What is good, YouTube, and welcome back to a brand new video. Today we have a very fun video, something that I'm not sure will ever happen in real life, but obviously these two kind of talked about at the All-Star break, so today I'm making it happen in 2K. Will Luka Doncic and Nikola Jokic ever actually play together in real life? That obviously remains to be seen. As we know, Damian Lillard and Giannis flirted with it for quite some time before it actually happened, so you can never say never. So today I'm making Luka Doncic Nikola Jokic teammates in the future, and we're going to do a rebuild with Jokic and Doncic on the same team today. Before we get into today's video, make sure you guys drop a like on this one and subscribe if you are new to this channel. As always, greatly appreciated. We are on the road to 50,000 subs at the moment, so if you go ahead and hit that subscribe button to help us reach that goal, that would be amazing. I kind of almost want to make this a little mini series as well. If there's other duos that you guys want to see that we may never see in real life, but somehow it could possibly happen, comment down below if there's another duo that you guys want to see. But today we're doing Jokic and Doncic. Now, obviously, Doncic's trade value would probably be, just absolutely insane if he were to ever be moved. Now, he has 1 year on his contract. Basically, I'm painting out the scenario for you here. So I simulated a couple years into the future. Doncic now has 1 year on his deal. Doncic, and he's not even like this, but we're just going to pretend that he's doing this today. He says, I'm not re-signing. I want to go play with Jokic. Again, will you ever actually do that? Probably not. But still, we're doing it today. So basically, here's the trade that I have painted out. I have a couple of young players, Julian Strawther, Woody Poplar, 3 first-round picks in this trade with Jamal Murray. But Jamal Murray, if the Mavericks are trading obviously Doncic away, then more than likely they're heading towards a rebuild. So instead, Jamal Murray gets flipped to the Spurs, who have not found a point guard to this moment. So Jamal Murray, 28 years old, in his prime, that he could play with Victor Wembanyama. Zach Collins, 2 first-round picks. So they're getting 5 first-round picks, a couple of young players, and another player, and Zach Collins for Doncic. Is that the best trade value for Doncic? I have no idea. I feel like it's okay, but you could convince me that obviously more is needed. Doncic is that good of a player, but we're going to make it happen for the fun of... Ooh, didn't mean to do that. We're going to make it happen for the fun of today's video. Just like that, we have Luka Doncic and Nikola Jokic on the same team today for a couple, however long we go in this video. So now the roster is Jokic, Doncic, Aaron Gordon, Michael Porter Jr., Christian Brown, Peyton Watson, Zeke Naji, Jalen Pickett, and Hunter Tyson. Obviously, depth becomes an issue when you do a trade like this, but it's all good. We're going to figure it out how we want to go, get depth going. So right now, Jalen Pickett would be our backup point guard. Not really sure if I could trust that going into the season. We don't have a starting 2 at the moment. We have Michael Porter, Christian Brown, Aaron Gordon, Peyton Watson. That's perfect. And then Nikola Jokic and Zeke Naji. If I can rely on Zeke Naji to be backup center, that would be fine. But I'm not sure I'm going to be able to. So we could do a couple things here. So I might be able to... Can I get away with moving Watson to the 3? He actually goes up. So I'm going to move Watson to the 3. And Christian Brown, can I move you to the 2? He does go down 1, but I think to have some depth at the 2, we're going to need to do something like this. And then last but certainly not least, I might move Zeke Naji down to the 4 because he's 6'9". And I believe he could shoot a little bit as well. So that's probably what we'll roll with going forward for now. And then I guess we need a backup center. Brown is my starting 2 guard. Would not be the worst thing in the world, but let's go see what our options are in free agency. So we get Steven Adams, which I actually would love as a backup 5. My only problem with that, of course, as we know, he could go down in overall. Jonathan Isaac is an option here. Royce O'Neal, Luke Kennard. I think Luke Kennard is a shooter. Or Robinson, KCP would be, awesome as well. But you got to keep in mind these guys are going to regress a little bit. So I am going to go ahead and start this one with a Luke Kennard signing. I think he'd actually be pretty solid. I guess the Nuggets had Russell Westbrook at one point. Backup center options, again, not great. But we could go to day 12 and just go from there with this. So let's go to day 12 and see what our options are on day 12 if there's a center we can convince to come here for a little bit, cheap. Could Looney... Ooh, Looney would be perfect. If I get Looney on the minimum, that's perfect. So we're going to sign Kevon Looney. Really could not have worked out any better. We got a couple guys come back in their qualifying offers. We needed the depth anyway. So just like that, this is what's going to look like. Pickett's up to a 74, which is good to see. So he keeps progressing. Hunter Tyson's up. Lester, EJ Liddell, and Gillespie all up, which is awesome. But, of course, I cannot wait to see what Luka Doncic and Jokic do together on the same team. Should be so much fun. We're in the year of 2025. Like I said, I simulated a couple years into the future. I always saw Luka had like 1 year left on his deal. He, said, all right, I want to go play with Jokic, and you're going to make it happen, Dallas. And they have no choice. Again, I don't know if Luka would ever be that type of person, but whatever. It's still fun to think about if these two were paired together. So, here's your rotation. Power ranking land is number 12. Pace of space is 4.5 with Jokic and Doncic, of course. So here is what it's going to look like going into the season. So if we run a 10-man rotation, 50 bench utilization, we'll have Luka Doncic, Christian Brown, Michael Porter Jr., Aaron Gordon, Jokic, Peyton Watson, Kevon Looney, Luke Kennard, and Zeke Naji. Obviously, this is a perfect rotation. I mean, the starting five is almost perfect as well. Obviously, Aaron Gordon, Michael Porter, Christian Brown seem like the perfect role players to have around Luka and Jokic. So this is actually working out perfectly. If I do stop at the deadline to do anything, obviously I'll show you guys that, but I don't plan on it at the moment. And then I might send Jalen Pickett to the G League. He's got another year left in his deal. We could have him be the backup point guard and be ready next year. I think that's what we need to do. Hunter Tyson, kind of the same thing. If we could have him ready to play next year, probably, would benefit us really nicely. Giddey is in free agency. I miss when in 2K it used to let you sign guys to like $5 million contracts. Man, that was beautiful when you were able to do that. But I just don't see that option anymore. I'm going to sign like Julian Champagnie. Just kidding. He wants $3 million. Let's keep going down the board. Anyway, I just need one player so I can send another guy to the G League. No, can't get him either. Oh, I guess everybody's market is just absolutely insane now. So let's just keep going down the board. Can I get someone? There we go. Keontae Johnson for the minimum. That way we can send Hunter Tyson to the G League as well. And we'll go from there. So I'll see you guys probably at the end of the season. I don't foresee myself stopping at the deadline. We don't really have a bunch of contracts to trade away at the moment, kind of like the starting five, and I kind of just want to see what Jokic and Doncic can do with this team that we have at the very moment. So I will see you guys at the end of the season. Hopefully this team is very good. If they're not, I'm gonna be very, very disappointed. Today's video is brought to you by DGF's Optimizer and also their correlation tool. Basically what this tool does, if you're playing on DFS apps every day like PrizePicks, Underdog, etc., you need a tool like this to give you profitable sports bets going forward. So basically how it works, it compares discrepancies across multiple sports books. It gives you good plays right in front of your face. There's not a ton of good options or a ton of good examples on the board. Actually, I found a couple. So these aren't the best plays in the world, but they're still pretty solid. So Kuminga over 2.5 assists. Every single book is favoring the over of 2.5. So you can look at that and plug that into a parlay if you wanted to. You could also go to Mikal Bridges, where this one, there is a clear discrepancy. You got some books having him at 24.5, 23.5, while PrizePicks has it at 22.5. Some agree with PrizePicks, but it definitely makes sense. If you're going to go buy a car, you're definitely going to go the cheap, to the lot that's offering it the cheapest, which is where Mikal Bridges is being offered 22.5, as opposed to some of these books having it at 23.5 and 24.5. Also, their correlation tool, absolutely love it. Basically what it does, it gives you flips, you plug them in. It's very big during the NFL season. They got some esports correlation on here as well. NHL, of course, going on right now. But, like I said, the way I use PrizePicks and also Dabble, which I'll show you in a second, is using that DGF Optimizer correlation tool. PrizePicks, choose between 2 to 6 players, 2 players being 3 times your entry, all the way up to 6 players being 25 times your entry. You simply click more or less on every single projection you decide to put in a slip. So you think Kobe White's going for 5.5 assists, click more on the projection. Again, there's all kinds of stats, all kinds of sports to choose from as well. So we could come over to literally Call of Duty, and if you think Hydra and Civ, which I know nothing about, are going over 103.5 map kills, you could do something crazy like this if you truly wanted to. The options on PrizePicks are literally endless. So if you want to sign for PrizePicks, use code Crushables to match first deposit dollar for dollar up to $100. So if you deposit $100, you get a free $100. Use code Crushables. Another app I absolutely love is Dabble. The cool thing about Dabble is they actually offer up to a 100x payout. You actually copy people's entries with a click of a button. So if you don't even want to make your own entries, you can go to the Explore page and start just copying people's entries. You could go follow a good creator and copy people's entries. You could copy my entries if you wanted to. So use code CRUSH10. You get $10 just for signing up here on Dabble. But thank you to PrizePicks Dabble, DGF, for sponsoring today's video. Let's get back the rebuild. So at the end of the season, Doncic comes over to Denver and actually wins most valuable player in Denver. Awesome to see. Cooper Flag, rookie of the year on the Lakers. Wow, how do you end up on the Lakers? That's pretty crazy to think about. Whatever. Sixth man goes to Alex Sarr. Wemby is defensive player. Donovan Clingan most improved. Kyrie Irving, clutch player. Went back to Brooklyn. Very interesting. I don't know if I could ever foresee that happening, but I guess if Kyrie is going to leave Dallas, if Luka's gone, then goes back to Brooklyn, would be very interesting. Coach of the year goes to Mike Malone. And then Steven Harrison, which that's Billy Donovan, but I guess Steven Harrison is your executive of the year. So here's NBA first team. We got Jokic and Doncic making it, which is awesome to see, obviously. All offensive first team, all defensive second team. Luka makes all offensive first team. Here's our all rookie first team, all rookie second team. So we are the first team in the Western Conference. No surprise there. We finished 62-20, as you guys saw. But here are your player stats. You had 35 from Luka. They both averaged a triple-double on the season, 27, 10, and 10. Michael Porter averaged 15 points. Christian Brown with 14. Love to see that. 11 from Aaron Gordon, 9 from Peyton Watson, 6 from Kennard, 6 from Zeke Naji, 5 and 5 from Kevon Looney. So let's go ahead and see if in this very first season, which is funny because we get to play the Spurs, who have Obviously, Jamal Murray now paired with Victor Wembanyama. Let's see if we can win a championship in year number 1 with Luka and Jokic paired together. Somebody current round against Wemby and the Spurs, and we are going to sweep them. So now we're on to play the Memphis Grizzlies. We have John Moran, of course, Desmond Bane, Vince Williams, Santi Aldama, Jaren Jackson. They also drafted Alex Sarr, which would be perfect for them. Very, very good, solid team. Hopefully, we can get past them, though. And we are going to beat them in 5. So just like that, we've dominated the Western Conference so far. But now we probably run into our biggest competition yet, that being the Phoenix Suns. And as we know, Luka Doncic and the Suns don't like each other very much, especially Booker and Luka, as we know. So yeah, this should be a very fun series. Let's see if we could take down the Phoenix Suns here. Somebody current round, and we're going to sweep them, and they didn't even have a chance. So now going to play the Orlando Magic, who have Jalen Green now, who absolutely had a great game yesterday. Dunked on Anthony Simons really badly yesterday, watching that Blazers game. But besides the point, Anthony Black, Franz Wagner, have Miles Bridges as well. So Orlando always seems to have like a really good squad, which they have here. Do we beat them, though, is the question, and we do. We sweep them in 4. So, I mean, it kind of makes sense. When you have Jokic and Doncic, you're going to be very, very hard to stop. So just like that in year 1, we got a championship. I think it's not... I think the goal of today's video has to go for the 3-peat, right? I think we have to go for the 3-peat. So, Dallas has number 1. So, they're starting their rebuild. So, they weren't very good without Luka. They sucked, which is to be expected. And then our pick is also going to them at pick 30. So, yeah, the Mavericks start their rebuild in full effect. Losing Luka Doncic. Okay. I think we got to keep Mike Malone if he's still out here. Hopefully he is. He may have retired on us. I'm not sure. Let's go see. Did he retire? Mike Malone. He did. He retired on a good note. Okay, fair enough. So we're going to go for a new head coach to, coach these 2 players. So let's go see who that could be. So head coach-wise, there was some good options like Quinn Snyder, Nick Nurse. Doc Rivers is here as well. Tyronn Lue, Chris Finch, Tom Thibodeau. So there is actually some real-life good head coach options. I think we have to go with Nick Nurse, though, if we can get him. So I'm going to offer Nick Nurse the bag, and he should sign that. So we're going to get Nick Nurse to be our new head coach. We're going to go grab the rest of this coaching staff, and I'll see you guys with what we do next. I'm hoping we get an MLE this offseason. I know Luka Doncic also has the right to opt out of his contract, so that's going to be important to re-sign him. So let's get these 3 locked up. Actually, now I'm going to cut away. Let's just go, straight into what we need to get to. So, player options. Take a look at what this is looking like. So, Luka Doncic declines. Young Pickett, Hunter Tyson. Hopefully, they're ready to, provide rotational minutes for us this year. Brown and Watson are free agents. All very important. And then Luka Doncic, of course, very important as well. So, he has an offer from the Sacramento Kings. Now, no matter what happens here, I should be getting Luka Doncic back, regardless. And where's on one offer, which is great. Okay. And now I have bird rights on Peyton Watson and Christian Brown, which I'm absolutely going to go ahead and re-sign both of them for sure. So we're going to re-sign all 3. Then we can go see what we can do in free agency after that. So Luka Doncic inks a contract to stay. And now we have a little bit of money to sign someone else. So Omer Yurt-7 right now. Dorian Finney-Smith would be awesome. Man, if he wasn't 33 years old, he'd be perfect to go sign right now. But I know he's probably going to go down in overall. Okay. So Jalen Pickett, I'm going to trust that he's ready to play backup point guard next year. So we have a backup point guard. Luke Kennard might regress, so we might need another 2. Watson's great. Zeke Naji. I could see myself trading Zeke Naji. Maybe we trade Zeke Naji for an actual 5-man if we could get away with it. So I think right now, if I had to make a signing, Lonnie Walker actually I think makes the most sense. We're going to sign Lonnie Walker. Looney, if I could get you back as well, I would absolutely love to do that. Let's see. Nick Richards. So let's go to day 12 again. So let's see if a trade with Zeke Naji is even necessary. If we can get like another solid center on day 12 again, I think we'll be fine. So that's kind of where I want to go with this. Let's see. Is Looney willing to sign another minimum to come back here again? He is. So we could probably just re-sign him and call it good. I mean, we won a championship with him last year. So yeah, I think we're going to do that again. So Kevon Looney, welcome back once again. So we get Lonnie Walker and Looney as our free agency deals. Nothing crazy. Aaron Gordon does go down 1 overall. Looney's down, Lonnie Walker's down, which is not that big of a deal. So Pickett did not go up as much as I thought he would. So I actually do think I'm going to make a trade here because I don't like where this roster is at. Bench-wise, like, yeah, I trust that Jokic and Doncic will get it done for us regardless, but I do want to give them the best, depth possible. And Pickett and Tyson did not go up as much as I thought they would, which, is fine. They're kind of older now, I guess, in NBA years. So I'm going to go ahead and load this draft class real quick, and then we're going to look to make some trades to strengthen our bench. So I think we're going to go ahead and do this trade with the Charlotte Hornets. We get Luka Doncic Nikola and we send a second round pick over to them for Grant Williams. Now, I don't think a first round pick is necessary. I think that's a little bit of an overpay from Charlotte to do that. They get Zeke Nnaji, though. We get Grant Williams, which is going to be a really big upgrade at that power forward spot. So we're obviously going to do that trade. So Grant Williams comes over to Denver, which I absolutely love that addition for us. So that is going to be a really good backup power forward to have. And Pickett probably is going to have to play backup point guard again. So basically Grant Williams is our only addition. I was kind of hoping to get like a 3-for-2 situation going, but did not happen, which is fine. We actually go down in proficiency, which kind of sucks. We did win a championship at pace and space last year, I believe it was. So we're going to run that again. Yeah, unfortunately, though, we're not a 4.5 anymore. I'm not sure why, but it's all good. So taking a look at the situation now. Luka Doncic, Brown, Michael Porter, Aaron Gordon, Jokic, Peyton Watson, Grant Williams, Kevon Looney, and Lonnie Walker. So, yeah, rotation looks just a little bit better. The bench just looks that much better, just a little bit. So, we're going to celebrate this season once again. Don't plan on making any moves at the deadline. We made our move with Grant Williams, got Lonnie Walker. So, hopefully those two bench additions make this team that much better. 62-20 last year. It would be awesome if we can get a 71 season under our belt, but I'm not banking on it just because it's really hard to do that for me anyway, feels like. But I'll see you guys at the end of year number 2 with Luka and Jokic. Another MVP award for Luka Doncic. You love to see it. I'm going to assume, yeah, Coach of the Year and Executive of the Year goes to us again. I'm going to assume these two are on all NBA teams. Doncic's probably going to hold the 51st team again. He is. And just like that, we're the first in the West again. Now, we didn't get the 70-win season like I was kind of hoping for, but we won 64 games. Not too shabby. If you take a look at the player stats, we had 34 from Luka, 26 from Nikola Jokic, 12 from Michael Porter, 11 from Watson, and 11 from Brown. So obviously, going for championship number 2 here. Playing the Blazers in round 1, who have Nikola, Scoot, Jeremy Grant, Robert Williams, DeAndre Ayton, Anthony Simons, Andrew Nembhard, and Sam Merrill. Somebody current round against Portland, and they do give us one game. We take them out after that, and now we once again get the Spurs, who have Jamal Murray, Wemby still. Outside of that, they have Dillingham, Jovic, DJ Wagner, so not a bad team whatsoever. Somebody current round, and we are going to beat them in 5, so we just continue to dominate the West so far, but we do run into the Grizzlies, who have acquired Jaden Ivey, the sub Alex Sara as well. So this team could be our biggest threat as we continue to keep going here. Do we beat them, though, is the question. And no, we actually lose in 5 games. Damn. I knew Memphis had a good squad, but I thought we were going to at least, get past them again. That sucks. Okay, so Pistons going to win the championship. At least we got one ring out of the way, but unfortunately, we're not going for a three-peat. But I still want to get at least one more championship before this video is all said and done. Stephen Curry retires as Sacramento King. I think Warriors fans would be absolutely pissed if that were to happen. I know I would be. I would be sick if that he retired in another California State team. But we don't have a draft pick here, obviously. Pelicans get one via the Bucks, which is pretty wild. Staff signing. Nick Nurse will go ahead and keep around, and then we'll just sign a guard guru. And then we'll look to maybe strengthen this roster somehow. I don't know if we need to trade Aaron Gordon or Michael Porter. I kind of like both their fits like really well with Luka and Jokic, but if it makes sense to upgrade the roster, I think we got to do it. Like I said, we're trying to get one more championship. Wanted to make it a three-peat today, but unfortunately, Grizzlies said, nah, that's not happening. So free agency, we have Wemby who's a free agent, Michael Porter, Grant Williams, Pickett, Hunter Tyson. So I am going to re-sign. Actually, Michael Porter does not want much money at all. For fact of the matter is, getting him for that much money would be a steal. I'm going to re-sign everybody. We're going to re-sign Grant Williams as well. So we're going to just make sure all of this. I wish 2K didn't make it to where you can only sign 3 players. That makes no sense because obviously there's a workaround. So you might as well just give us the option to just sign more than 3 players on one day. So I'm going to sign all 4 of these guys back. And then we are going to look to see. Let's see if we can do anything else free agency, by the way. Brandon Clark actually would be a solid backup center. But Tim Hardaway at 79 overall. Malik Beasley. You got Terrence Mann out here. Buddy Hield. Aaron Wiggins. So Aaron Wiggins, we could actually. We have Peyton Watson, though. So we don't need to do that. I think our 2 guard position's fine. I guess if there was one position I'd look at as the power forward. If I could find a way to like trade Aaron Gordon for like a power forward starter and a backup 5, I mean, that would be a dream scenario. I don't know if that's going to be possible, though. So we'll give it a shot. Why not? I'll go out there and try to make a trade happen. So I spoke way too soon. There is a lot of good trades here that give me exactly what I was asking for. So a power forward and a center in the same trade. We have Robert Williams and Sid Gee being offered to me. Cameron Johnson, Moses Moody, but Tobias Harris, Jalen Smith, not a bad trade. 35-year-old Tobias Harris, though. Sadiq Bey, JRE, could definitely move JRE to center and Sadiq Bey to power forward. Jalen Johnson, Bruce Brown. I like this one a lot as well. Obviously, Bruce Brown won a championship with Denver once upon a time, so kind of makes sense there as well. But we do need a center. Clay Capella, Amari. Amari is in his, what season is he in? Is he ready to progress even more? He's about to be in his, and then this one's my favorite by far so far. Carter Bryant and Mitch Robinson. We do have to trade 2 first-round picks to get it done. But, I mean, if we're going to go try to win a championship, I mean, this one's pretty solid as well. But Jabari Walker is my starting power forward. Wouldn't feel that great about it. So I'm going to do this trade with the Knicks. We're going to trade Aaron Gordon, Hunter Tyson, and 2 firsts for Bryant and Robinson. So just like that, Michael Porter could slide to the 4 if we need to, which would be fine. I think he'd be able to do that. So Michael Porter, you slide to the 4. He does stay the same as well. So we're going to slide him down to the 4. He's 6'10". He could be, you know, he'd be good enough to do it. So yeah, I actually like that a lot. So now I have Mitch Robinson as backup center. We have Carter Bryant, who we can be excited about in the future. Yeah, that worked out perfectly. So that is a trade we needed to make to try to make, you know, try to go win this second championship in today's video. Unfortunately, will not be 3 because of the, you know, as we know, we lost to Memphis. Michael Porter goes down, which is to be expected, but he's on a steal of a contract now. He's still an 83 overall, so I won't be too upset about that. But we can get his next season, and we could see how this is going to go. I'm actually really excited about this to see if we can go win a second championship. I wanted to be 3, man. I really wanted it to be a 3-peat, but Brian Atlantis is 11th, 4-star pace and space. Can we go up anywhere? We cannot. So once again, it can only be 4-star, which is fine. But Mitch Robinson as our backup 5 gives us like a legitimate backup center that we could really like and be happy about. So let's go ahead. Somebody this 3rd season. Let's go see if maybe we have a 70-win season on our books, man. Nope, we get a loss already. So we'll see how we do. Probably not going to win 70 games. Would be perfect if we did, but unfortunately, we've already got 3 losses. Another MVP season for Luka Doncic. That's 3 in a row now. Obviously, another executive of the year for Mr. Billy Donovan, aka Stephen Harrison, I guess. But obviously, like I said, we're trying to go win. We didn't get the 1st seed this year, which is interesting. So Utah was a little bit better than us. But playing the Houston Rockets round 1, I actually have a really good team. So if they were to beat us, I actually wouldn't be too surprised. We lost last year, so it's not like we're unstoppable. But we are going to sweep them. So that's a good start. Now we get the Phoenix Suns of Blue. They don't have Durant anymore, and we're able to beat this team like when they had Durant. So I imagine we beat them again. We do. And now we get New Orleans, who is the 8th seed. Richardson, Nimbard, Ingram, Zion, Ivisic, Herb Jones. Someone current round against them. Down 2-1. Even it up. We're up 3-2, and we are going to beat them in 6. We're in the NBA Finals going up against the Cleveland Cavaliers, who have Garland, Mitchell, Bay, Mobley, Allen. So they actually have a really, really solid squad. Game 1, 1-0. Game 2, we even it up. I have a feeling this is going to 7 for whatever reason. I feel like this might go to 7. We're up 3-2. All right, let's simcast and see with this upgrade or with this, you know, lead. Can we come out here and go to the land and beat the Cavaliers to win a championship? I'm actually get some gameplay to end this video as well because, you know, I just want to see what it would be like playing with Jokic and Doncic. So we have a very close game, so this is actually perfect. So even if I blow this lead, it wouldn't hurt my feelings too much. So I'm going to jump in with 2 minutes left. 133 to 135. Let's get some gameplay to end this one. I get to play with Jokic and Doncic. Sign me up. So yeah, they're both out here. Cavs are about to have the ball. I got the All-NBA first team Doncic on my side. Donovan Mitchell is going to hoist a 3. We're going to get the rebound. We're off and running. All right, I need a Jokic Doncic pick and roll right now. I need it in my veins. So I'm going to have Jokic fade. We're going to actually send... Ooh, I meant to send that to... Whatever. We got wide open. I don't even know who that was. Who was that? Who did I just shoot it with? Oh, I shot with Mitchell Robinson. I wonder why that didn't go in. Donovan Mitchell, I'm so stupid. I didn't realize that was Mitchell Robinson. Okay, I won't do that again. All right, let's not, you know, rely on Mitchell Robinson to hit a 3 for the lead or whatever. But I'm going to go to Doncic for the tie game. That is better offense. Mitch Robinson, if you would have hit that 3, though, I would have, you know, been really impressed. Mitchell is going to have the ball. I've got, like I said, Doncic. And, ooh, that was good defense. We got it. Jokic, you're going to take down the ball. Let's go. Let's see if we can get you to just drive to the paint. See if I could just... Ooh, I got Peyton Watson. I was trying to hit him earlier. I think, yeah, it is Peyton Watson. I was going to say, is that Peyton Watson? I'm going to have Peyton Watson, Mitch Robinson, pick and roll. Mitch Robinson, let's go, baby. 137, 135. That's how it's done. Alley-oop. Watson to Robinson. Executed it perfectly. Mitchell is ice cold as well to end off this one. Donovan Mitchell is going to have the ball. He's going to charge into Robinson. And that is an offensive foul. We are going to get the ball back. Let's absolutely go. All right. Keep this momentum going. We don't have Robinson out here anymore, so we're going to be able to space the floor wherever we want. Give me a pick and roll, Doncic. Or Jokic, I should say. Let's see if I can. Ooh, I can just take this one. Just like that. 139 to 135. Let's get it. Obviously, I know this difficulty is on like Superstar, so no, I don't think I'm good at 2K, so no one needs to comment that down in the comment section below, because I know someone will. But I still have fun. So let's go ahead and see if we can get a stop. We are up 4 to end off with another championship. Let's see if we can get a stop here. So I'm going to... All right, they're going to give it to Garland in the corner. Going to give it to JRE. Really putting the game on the line in JRE's hands. I respect it, but I think that was kind of dumb. Not going to lie. I could probably just take it to the basket. But you know what? We're going to shoot it through with Jokic instead. And 1. Let's go! That's what I'm talking about. 142 to 135. And 1-3. That should be the dagger. Jokic converts the and 1. Let's go, baby. That was so disgusting. I absolutely love it. Up 8, 143 to 135. And 1-3. Don't hit those very often. All right, let's keep it going. Let's keep this momentum going. 42 seconds left. The Cavs are absolutely done for. There's nothing they can do at this point. You're not coming back with 8 seconds left in the clock. They're going to try to give it to... Ooh, I wanted to so badly steal that one. All right, I'll give you that one. I'll give you that one. You got it. 143 to 137. They actually might go to the foul game. Wouldn't be surprised if they do. They might just foul me right away. They don't, actually. Okay. See if I can... if you're not going to foul me, I'm just going to go ahead and take it to the rack and dunk it. 8-point game. Once again, they got, a little layup with Donovan Mitchell, but outside of that, they're not doing anything else. Jokic comes to contest, does not, get a stop there. All right, now they're going to play the foul game. All right, let's see if I can give the ball to Luka comfortably. They're going to foul me. All right, we're going to go to the free throw line with Luka Doncic. Let's see if we can sink 2 free throws. I mean, even if I miss both, I feel pretty confident we won this game regardless. But I know it's always good to just hit your free throws. So we're going to make both of them. 147 and 139. See what the Cavs are going to do here on this possession. Cavaliers are going to drive with Mitchell. Okay, I'll give you that. Sadiq Bey cuts to the basket. Very nice. Let's give this one to Jokic now. Jokic, give you the ball, and you can go shoot your free throws. And let's see if we can continue to salt this game away. We're going to make this one 148 to 141. I think at this point, the Cavaliers probably have to give up. 8-point game, 21 seconds left. They're still calling timeouts. They're still thinking they're in this. Guys, it's over. It's not happening. Cleveland, this isn't for you. I'm sorry. It's for Denver this time. All right. JRE is going to get the ball. Let's see what he's going to do. He's going to inbound it to Mitchell, probably. No, going to give it to Garland. Garland. Oh, my goodness. That is disgusting. I knew he was going to hoist a 3. We block it with Luka Doncic. That's All-NBA first team Luka Doncic. Thank you very much. Can I get... I feel like I got to shoot it one more time, right? I got to shoot this bad boy one more time. Let's give it... Ooh, I got Porter wide open. Porter, hoist this 3 to end this game. Just like that, at the buzzer. Unsportsmanlike, but you know what? We win another championship. Should have been 3, but the Grizzlies said no. I will take it. What a way to end this one. Jokic and Doncic, man. If those... Bro, when is 2K going to fix this? Why is Garland celebrating with us, man? It makes no sense, but whatever. So, we won another championship. Besides the hoisting of 3 with Mitch Robinson. Sadiq Bey. Yeah, Sadiq Bey got traded to Denver and, just a second ago. Oh, bro. Yeah, thank you. Hand the trophy off to who actually won. Makes no sense, man. Makes no sense. But Jokic and Doncic together one day would be absolutely amazing. Obviously, probably never going to happen. But still fun to think about. Hope you guys enjoyed this one. Sadiq Bey, I guess, is he holding the Finals MVP trophy? What on earth is happening? What on earth is happening? Bro, 2K they're fun, man. I don't get them. Whatever. Thank you guys for watching. I will see y'all in the next one. Comment any other duo you guys want to see if you want to continue to see me do these, because this was a ton of fun. I want to see what did Luka and Jokic end up with in this game. 48 and 39. That is how you close a championship series. Love to see it. Thank you guys for watching. I'll see y'all in the next one. This is Crushables. I'm saying peace. Thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure you click here to watch another video that I know you'll love.